Good evening. I'm Frank Islam. It is my pleasure and privilege, on behalf of my wife Debbie, where's Debbie? Stand and co-host Secretary Elaine Chow and Ambassador Richard Verma, to welcome you to our convening this evening in support of the Stimson Center. As you all know, we are living in trying and challenging times. We are living in a time that requires a dramatic reimagining of America's role in the world, times that challenge us to determine what is America, what it can be, and what must it be. You're here tonight because you understand that. You're here tonight because you recognize the role the Stimson Center has played and will play in helping to navigate those turbulent waters. And you're here tonight because your personal commitment to making this world a safer and a better place. I can talk about your commitment because I know many of you personally. I have known many of you personally very well. I can talk about your commitment because I know many of you personally have learned about good work. For those of you whom I do not know, look around the room and you will see that all these tables, to name just a few, I see investors, policymakers, philanthropists, corporate leaders, entrepreneurs, and service members. Each of you has found your own way to make this world a safer and better place. However, all of you have one thing in common. You are bridge builders in a world which needs new bridges constructed, but it's also a world that needs old bridges maintained and strengthened. In this divided and divisive times, we need bridges to span choppy water. We need bridges to connect us, to enable us to discover common ground, to help the world move from point A to point B. Now, more than ever, we need people like you to help chart the course for foreign policy, national security, and American leadership in the world. For more than 35 years, our friends at the Stimson Center have made charting this course their central mission organizing principle. Through the years, Center has played important roles in peacekeeping, protecting civilians in conflict areas, developing and building solutions to security threats, and pioneering approach to prevent the distribution of the weapons of mass destruction. I think you will all agree that we need this work now more than ever. In addition, Center needs your personal and professional support in order to do its good work. Tonight, we explore a common ground for foreign policy and national security. The ground will not be defined by partisan politics, but by the facts and our shared desire to collaborate in order to make the world a stronger, safer, and more prosperous place. This room holds the potential for contributing much to positive progress in foreign policy and national security. Individually, each of you has already been a significant contributor to that progress. Collectively, our impact can be increased exponentially. I'm confident the conversation and the connection tonight will help to build tomorrow's solution. You'll hear these perspectives in the joint conversation to follow my introduction, but I encourage you to share your own thoughts and perspective with those of you at your table in order to help build the bridges required to maximize the results of our time together. As I close my introductory comments, let me leave you with this thought. In his speech in 1987 in Berlin, Germany, Ronald Reagan called out to Mikhail Gorbachev and said, "Tear down this wall." For its entire existence, the Stimson Center has been tearing down walls and replacing them with the bridges. We're here to join with the center and its staff to become part of their bridge building brigade. With that, let me introduce Brian Finlay, President and CEO of the Stimson Center, to moderate this evening's conversation with my friends and co-hosts, Secretary Elaine Chow and Ambassador Richard Verma. Brian, over to you. It's all yours.